when you're dealing with interracial relationships, you're going to run into this. Doesn't matter if it's the parents, if it's the aunt, uncles, cousins, whatever. The moment that you start mixing races, someone's going to have some type of racial bias towards it.
So do my Indian parents finally accept my half-black children? Let's get into it. So last I left off, I haven't spoken to my dad in over a decade. I think the last time I spoke to him was in 2013. I don't need him in my kids' lives. He disowned me a long time ago, or I felt he disowned me, even though I felt like he wanted to communicate with me, but he didn't want to own up to the fact that he has half black grandchildren. He would tell people I'm off somewhere studying. The kids didn't exist. There's no pictures of me in this house. There's no pictures of the kids in this house.
Dang.
Anytime I would see one of his friends, oh, how's school? Bro, I'm married. But anyways, yeah, I don't need that in my life. You'll learn more about my upbringing with my dad and my stepmother in another video. There's a lot there. Anyway, so now let's get into my mom. I tried. Guys, I tried. And I'm like, okay, let's see if she changed. And I would use little triggers to see how she would react. There were 3 things that I'm like, wow, you can still do this to this day? So one was my 21-year-old hurt his Achilles in December. He got hurt. I told Instagram, Facebook, all of that. So my mom follows me on Facebook. So she read it. And I also told my sister, who told my mom. My mom writes me 4 days after it happened. And she was like, she wrote me on Facebook Messenger. She's like, is, Elijah okay? I was like, he's okay. He's in a lot of pain. She wrote me 2 days after that message and gave me a thumbs up emoji. A thumbs up. Okay, whatever. So I decided to visit my sister in Maryland, and because she just had a baby and I wanted to see my nieces. There's 2 of them. So I went there with my oldest daughter, who was her favorite when I was younger. She was literally like, give me her and I want to raise her again like she was her daughter, because, apparently she didn't raise me and my sister right. Yeah. Anyways, so I brought her to Maryland to see her grandmother because she also wanted to see her uncle and her aunt and all of that good stuff. And my mom, the only thing she really said to my daughter was hi.
So I'm not knocking the lady's story. The one thing that we all have to understand is when you're dealing with interracial relationships, you're going to run into this. Doesn't matter if it's the parents, if it's the aunt, uncles, cousins, whatever. The moment that you start mixing races, someone's going to have some type of racial bias towards it. And, that's the reality of it. You have to prepare for these things. And, there's no real good answer. There's no good answer. You either hope that the people actually get on board and they're really rocking with it, or they stay away and don't push that weird ideology on the kids. That other half of you, is like this, you know what I mean? Or they throw some racial at them because, oh, I wish you looked more like me or something like that. So, you always want to make sure that you're cautious in your movements, and the person that you're with in these interracial relationships, you make sure that they understand this is what it could really be. These are the problems that can happen. You can watch the movie with Kerry Washington, and I can't remember the male actor's name, but half black kid, half black and white kid, and the movie is all done in a police building. So it's pretty interesting, but it's a good concept and idea, because as you see the movie go, you realize they didn't really talk about certain things. They just, oh, we're in love, and love is good. Love who you love, but have the conversations, because if not, you don't know what door you're walking through, what chaos you're going into, or just the stares you might get, or the real ignorant stuff they might say about your kids or their kids' hair or how they look. It's just a list of things that can go down. Oh, and my favorite ones is, you're not this enough. Whatever that race is, you're not that enough. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments section, and be on the lookout for more videos. All right, everybody? Peace.